It's the Sympli Yam Cook-Off. The clock is on, with only 30 minutes to make the most amazing meal, with chef versus chef in the challenge of their lives. It's yams, yams, yams in the culinary event you've been waiting for. It's the Sympli Yam Cook-Off.
Hello, my name is Ngozi Thompson Igobike.
And I'm DJ Abass.
And we would like to welcome you to the Sympli Yam Cook-Off. Sympli is a range of products that's been harvesting fresh vegetables from the rich soils of Africa. Now, these vegetables have not only been freshly picked, but they've been freshly frozen to retain authenticity, the taste, and the goodness.
And guess what? They come peeled and chopped and ready to go.
Today, two renowned chefs from London go head-to-head in a deciding round. The star ingredient they must use is everybody's favourite, yams. The chefs will have only 30 minutes to show off their cooking skills using simply delicious yams.
Our panel of judges are going to be judging them based on presentation, creativity, but most importantly, who made the most simply delicious yams.
And do you know what the winner goes home with? A year's supply of Sympli yams. Now that's a whole lot of yams.
That is a whole lot of yams. Wish it was me though.
Well, maybe it will be.
Time to meet our judges.
Hi, my name is Alistair Shiode, founder of Ben Television, Europe's first ethnic TV station, and Commandant General of the Nigerian in Diaspora Mentoring Corps.
Hello, my name is Christiana Omuzara, Miss Pride of Africa UK 2016.
Hi, my name is Ravi Hemnani. I'm from Sympli and I live in Lagos.
Let's meet the chefs.
Hi, my name is Joseph Gatonye. I'm the head chef at a restaurant called Coffee House. I've been a chef for now heading to almost 16 years.
My name is Esther John. I work for Enish Restaurants. I've been a chef for 7 years. I like to compete to show my talent, what we can do as a restaurant.
Chefs is the entree round. You'll be asked to create your signature dish using Sympli yams. And remember, you have 30 minutes to do this. Ready, chefs? Yes. And your time starts now.
I'm competing today because the food we are cooking today is yam. Yam normally is originated from Africa, as we say. So I wanted to bring Africa out of me. Back home, my mom used to teach me how to cook, and my dad had a restaurant in Nairobi, so I grew up in food environment.
I've been to cookery school and I've done some training. Basically, when I was in Nigeria, my mom taught me how to cook.
Tilapia fish, I can call it, it's a family dish. So the fish I'm going to use today is something I can be a bit to enjoy cooking it because I know the originality of the fish itself. And I'll make it delicious combined with an African yam, which we are going to prepare today. For
main course, we're going to be doing our signature efori roll. It's a special vegetable dish, and that was going to be going with boiled yam.
Okay, chefs, we have 20 minutes to go. 20 minutes. Hi there, Esther. How you doing?
Great.
This is looking nice and suspiciously beautiful.
Especially for you.
Especially for me. Okay. What's in this thing? Tell me about this.
This is a efori roll sauce.
Okay.
I've just added Maggi and I'm going to add the spinach to it. Okay. And it's beautifully cooked.
And then is the yam going to go in there or is it going to be separately or how does it work?
No, we're going to serve the yam separately.
Okay.
And you can eat the yam with vegetable and it's a balanced diet.
Okay, so it's got protein?
Yes, it's got everything. Yes, everything. All the spices, everything is inside.
To keep me looking nice and healthy like this?
Yes.
Okay. How are you doing, Chef Joe?
Yeah, good.
You're gonna make this in 20 minutes?
Yeah, you're gonna make it.
I can see your Sympli yam cooking away, so are you gonna mash it up or are you gonna serve it as a side?
No, I'm gonna mash it up.
Okay, and what are you gonna mash it up with?
I'm gonna add a bit of coconut milk.
Okay.
Yeah, to enrich it.
Okay.
The other ingredient we're going to use, the sauce will consist of nut sauce, and also we're going to make the yam. I'll make it as a mash combined with a bit of coconut milk.
And you'll make all this in 20 minutes.
I gotta make
I can see you doing having some fish cooking up in there.
Yeah,
grilled, right?
Yeah, grilled.
Fantastic. Yam is an important African staple, and we eat it in many forms. For me, it's pounded yam with egusi. I like it fried. I like it in porridge form.
I grew up in an environment where we grow yam in our farm. You can have it yam for breakfast, lunch, and dinner as well, and you can have it as a snack.
You're gonna win, right?
Why not?
Why not?
Why not?
Awesome. That's what we want to hear. Yeah. Esther, you're winning, aren't you?
Yes, yes,
okay.
I am.
Because there's not going to be a draw.
Yam.
And you know what the prize is, don't you? A year's supply of Sympli Yams. You know that?
That's good.
Okay. So anybody that wins is going to be sharing with me, right?
Right, chefs, you've got 10 more minutes left. 10. Are you ready, Esther?
Yes,
How is it
I am.
coming? It's looking really beautiful.
Yes, it's coming up good.
It smells gorgeous. What is it you're making again?
A furry roll.
I love a furry roll. How are you finding using Sympli products? Has it made it easier for you?
Yes, it has, because it's cooked. I mean, it's washed already, and it's ready to go in the pot. So we won't have to be peeling the yam.
That's true, because, you know, our normal yam would be to peel, cut, chop, do everything, wash it, and you've not had to do any of that.
No.
So basically, people at home can really use this so easy.
Yes. It's a beautiful package. It's ready-made. You know, it's easy to go, and it's fresh.
It simplifies it. Excuse the pun. It gives us the opportunity, obviously, to eat yam all year round, to lose less yam in terms of the perishable side of things. It's handy, very, very handy. I don't need to, I have a wider option, a wider range of places to go to now to pick it up.
So, that's what's in there?
That's the yam. It's peeled already and it's chopped. So we just put it straight in the pot and
go for it. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to what you're going to make, especially this eforiro. Okay. Yeah? Great. Joe.
Yeah.
Joe, the man of the moment. Joe, how's it going?
Joe, good,
I don't want to come too close because, you know, this looks very good, Joe. So what are you doing, Joe?
I'm doing mash.
Is that the yam?
Yeah, the yam. Yeah.
Okay, so like I was just saying to Esther, using the yam, has this made it much easier for you?
Yeah.
So all you have to do is boil and now mash.
And you mash.
What are you adding?
I'm adding a bit of sea salt.
Okay. And what else have you used in your mash? Anything else?
Coconut. I'll use coconut milk.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Beautiful. I'm loving this, Joe. What is this sauce you're making?
That's Gina sauce.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you using it for plantain?
Fish.
Yeah, for fish.
Yeah, for fish.
Okay.
We Nigerians, we love our food. We have our herbs and things, you know, so we like to use the original recipe. I've just made a furry roll. It's a special vegetable soup with all the Nigerian recipes. This is the Sympli Yam. We're going to be serving that with the furry roll.
Where we come from, we got the best tilapia fish in Kenya. Because Lake Victoria is originated, Liver Nile originated from Lake Victoria. So Lake Victoria is a fresh lake. And that's why we source our tilapia fish. We got tilapia fish sliced. Yeah. The special thing with tilapia fish normally comes from fresh lake, fresh livers. Yeah, I grew eating this fish because I'm from Kenya, and as you know, Lake Victoria, where Liver Nile originated from, the fresh lake. So we normally get this fish from that lake. And it got sauce. Add a bit of peanut sauce in it, and a bit of tomato and onions, and I'm going to garnish with a bit of arrowroot and plantain and other vegetables.
I cook very well, actually. One of my passions, apart from music, is also cooking, and I do cook extensively. And yes, I do cook yams in various forms. You can either have it boiled with salt, with eggs or omelette or whatever, or you can have it pounded.
Sorry, I'm frying plantain. They are similar, they come from the same farm. with yams, it's only that yam they grow underneath, and this one you get them from the plant you call banana plant. So it's good if you bread them together. Yeah, it smells, and it smells cooked. You can smell it. You can smell it. It's gonna take another 4 or 5 minutes.
Guys, hello. You have 5 more minutes left. Oh my goodness, everything is looking fabulous. Esther, you've nearly finished.
Yes.
Is that how fast Sympli has made you work?
Yes, it's very simple because the yam is cut and it's peeled, it's washed, so you wouldn't have to go through all the cutting.
But how long did it take to boil? Because I thought normally it takes me about half an hour to boil yam.
6 minutes.
6 minutes?
Yes.
That is fabulous. So you're almost ready to go?
Yes, I'm ready.
Wow. Okay, looking forward to it. Don't serve the judges everything. Save some for me, okay?
Okay.
My man Joe.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
Joe, this is fish.
That's fish.
I say it like I don't know what it is. Yeah, it's fish, right? Just
That's
stating
fish,
the
yeah.
obvious. And
That's fish.
oh, Joe, is this plantain?
Yeah, that's plantain.
And this is simply beans plantain, right?
Yeah.
So you're not just using yam, you're using plantain as well.
Yeah.
So what about the plantain? How's it been for you?
It's made my life easier.
Yeah.
As it's just it's already cut. So it's only
So
put
it's
it in.
sliced,
Yeah,
you
slice. Just put it in. And
So you just literally, as it says, cook
Yeah.
from frozen.
Yeah.
You've taken
Yeah.
it from the pack straight into
Yeah.
the pot,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
done.
Yeah.
Okay, this is good. I'm liking this. So are you serving the plantain with the fish as well?
with a bit of plantain, the fish. Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay. There's no need telling you it's 5 minutes because you guys are almost done. But now you have about 3 minutes left. So very soon I'm going to be telling you to put down everything. So Joe, I'm going to shut up and let you do your thing. Okay.
Thank you very much.
Well done. Well done. This is looking good. Well done, people.
With only 3 minutes remaining, the chefs have nearly completed their main dish. The Sympli Yams have definitely allowed the chefs to cut down on prep time and focus more on cooking the best yam dish. Now, as time comes to a close, the judges will be watching closely as the chefs begin to plate their dishes. Remember, the chefs will not only be judged on taste, but also the presentation of their dish.
When you're in the kitchen, you don't aim for low, you aim for higher. And I'm a taker, and I know I'm gonna take it today. I'm the winner.
I know I'm gonna win because we've got our own recipe, which I'm willing to put in, to the competition today. With that, I know we're gonna win.
Okay, chefs, 10 seconds to go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Hands in the air. Awesome. Awesome. Hands in the air, in the air.
Well done. Ooh, well done. Yes, so very soon we're going to be serving this up to our judges, who is, of course, going to judge you, remember, based on your presentation as well as your creativity in using Sympli products.
And more importantly, we'll be finding out the winner of the 1 year supply.
1
Sympli
year.
Products.
Hello judges, today I've made a foriro. It's a very delicious meal. I've used Nigerian spices. Using with the Sympli Yam, it was very easy. I hope you enjoy it.
Thank you very much, Esther. This looked really nice. But how easy did you find the yam? Where did you get the yam from?
It's from Sympli. It's chopped up already and it's peeled. It's ready to go in the pot. So that was very easy.
Wow. Very soft to begin with, really, very nice.
Thank you.
Yeah, but I haven't tasted.
Okay.
I can definitely taste the eforiro as well, but the yam straight into my mouth, crunchy and nice.
Thank you.
Right. I like the presentation of this. It looks really good.
Thank you.
I love what you did with the yam. You didn't mix it up with the ferrero. Usually this is how I like to eat my yam. So I'm going to go ahead and taste it. good. The yam is very soft, just the way I like it.
Thank you.
Yeah, beautiful.
Thank you.
Okay, so tell me, what ingredients did you use besides the yam?
We use spinach, prawns, from Nigeria. The spices from Nigeria, we have iru, it's like a low-cost beans, and small spices from Nigeria here and there.
Well, I love the way you've plated it. I know you're under time constraint, but you've done a fantastic job in presentation. But the proof is in the tasting, as they say. So let's have a taste and see. Wow, that is simply delicious.
Thank you.
Hello judges, my name is Joseph. I've prepared you a meal. I've used the Sympli Yam bread together with a bit of coconut milk, and also have used the sauce, which I was taught by my mom, my grandma. It's got prawns and peanut sauce in it, and I hope you enjoy.
Thank you. Let me just quickly start with the plantain in it. Very good, to be honest. It maintains the texture of normal plantain. And was the plantain as well from frozen, or how was it?
Yeah, and it didn't, in fact, it didn't take long. What I have come to realize, the more when it's frozen, because it's repairing water, it's cooked more quicker than the normal plantain.
Very good. Nice taster. Thank you.
Well, Joe, I love the presentation. I love the color as well. So I'm just gonna go ahead and taste the plantain, which is one of my favorite dish. Yeah, how did you prepare the fish?
The fish I marinated with some spices, Maggi and a bit of curry, and then.
Oh, I can taste the curry. It's very good. It's beautiful. Well done.
Okay, Joe, plantain was always a favorite of mine when I was growing up. So I'm really looking forward to tasting it, and also to seeing what you learned from your grandmother. I like the fact that you've taken a daring approach and mixed in some coconut. Wow, that's very good. Let me have a bit of the yam as well. I love the flavor that comes through.
So judges, wow, what an exciting day it's been so far, would you agree? Yes. And our chefs have been running against time to please you, Please tell me they did manage to please you.
Yes.
They definitely try.
Yeah? Brilliant. So you've seen the both of them. They've presented you with great meals. They've used Sympli Yams as you requested. Yep. Was there any standout dish for you amongst the two of them? Mr. Ravi?
Let me start with Esther's.
Okay.
I thought her presentation was fabulous. But then this is also a Sympli Yam Cook-Off final.
That's correct.
And one has to ask also, was it daring enough? When I would look at Joseph, I think he had a lot going on. And so the questions I'm asking myself, was it too much to try and attempt on a plate? But then again, his grandma's special recipe and that sauce really, was a plus.
Was something for you.
It was.
And what about you, Alistair? What did you think of particularly Esther's main dish?
Seems like she absolutely beforehand know what she was going to cook, and she already figured out how it should be looking. And so as you progress throughout, you can see her making that presentation. So I'm presuming that maybe because she's using the Sympli Yam has kind of taken away pressure of her thinking, and there's no stress to cook that meal. And again, making the presentation definitely look very good.
It's brilliant. And what about you, Christina? What would you say about Joe? Because Joe, I felt like he was a little bit more adventurous. What did you think of his meal?
Well, with his dish, I love the fact that he used coconut to mix with the yam.
With the yam, yes, he did.
Yeah, I've not seen that. I've not seen it before, and the presentation was fantastic. The fish is a little bit chewy, but the flavor it came out really nice. Yeah. It's just a little bit chewy for me, but every other thing looks perfect.
And you mentioned the fact that he used coconut, which is true. What did it taste like? Because we know yam. I eat yam a lot, and I've never used it with coconut before. What did it taste like for you? Was it something you enjoyed?
It was a little bit intense with the coconut, but I like it. I like it that way. Coconut with the yam. I mean, when you eat the yam on its own, it just tastes sweet.
Yeah.
But when he mixes it with the coconut, you can only taste the coconut, which I love.
Staying on sweets, Alice, I'm going to pass this one to you. I noticed that before you did anything, you first of all tasted the yam, which tells me that you really wanted to know what the flavor is like, because the whole idea of Simply Natural, that it retains flavor and authenticity based on it being freshly frozen. So would you testify to that? What did you think when you first of all tasted that yam?
To be honest, I think it kept the natural taste of yam, and that is definitely brilliant. I mean, the technology behind keeping it that frozen, because I mean, when I travel, I do buy yam and then try to keep it the same, and it always just comes in fact it's harder when I do it compared to the way I have seen it. So it is a new technology, I believe, that is that probably kept the
Yes, I agree with you, because the same thing, I buy tubber of yam at home, and before you know it, it just goes off. You guys must have come to a decision by now about who your winner for this cook-off is, have you? No?
Not really for me.
It is that tough?
It's close.
Really? Yes. Well, I'm going to leave you guys for just one more minute to deliberate, and I'll come back with the chef so that you guys can tell them who you think has made the Simply delicious meal.
Stay tuned, because in a moment we're going to tally up the scores and find out which of these chefs has wowed our judges. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to the Simply Yam Cook-Off, guys. In just a moment, we are going to find out who the winner is.
Yes, sir.
The judges finished tallying up the final scores and will soon announce the winner of the Simply Yam Cook-Off. Will it be Joe with his authentic family recipe, or was his fish too chewy for the judges? Will it be Esther with her original Nigerian recipe, or was her dish not daring enough? Only one will walk away as the Simply Yam Cook-Off champion.
And we've come to the end of this special edition of the Simply Yam Cook-Off 2016. And very, very soon we'll be announcing the winner, who will be going home with a year's supply of Simply products.
That is correct. But before we do, judges, I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Yeah. But before you go, any final words, Mr. Ram, for our chefs who've prepared this wonderful meal for you?
Thanks. Well, they were both amazing. Both dishes really showed a high caliber. A lot of creativity, full of flavor, color. The presentation on the plate was excellent. We had a very tough time in Ngozi judging. We didn't show each other our scores, and when we looked at it at the end, we were full of suspense to know who had won. And two of us actually judged one each, and then it came down to the final judge, and when we looked at the score, there was only 1 point separating the two.
Oh, wow.
So that's as close as it gets.
Awesome. Okay, and I'm gonna take you out of your suspense, and it gives me great pleasure to announce the winner of the Simply Yam Cook-Off 2016, and the winner is...
Just a drum roll, I can't do it very well, but yeah.
Esther.
Oh, well done. Well done, Esther. Well done.
Chef Joe, you don't go home empty-handed. You're also a proud winner of 3 months supply of Simply products.
Thank you so much for joining us on this culinary battle that has seen chef go against chef to find out whose dish was simply delicious.
And to find out details about the recipes from this edition and to know more about Simply products, simply log on to the website.